Howdy, YouTube. We are back here with Jenny TTY, everyone's favorite teacher. She's going to teach us how to not get dumped. She taught us how to get a girlfriend, taught us how to get a boyfriend, taught us some other things too. A lot about life, a lot about love. So now we're going to learn how to not lose the girlfriend or boyfriend she taught us to get.
Okay. Hello, ladies
Ooh,
and gentlemen.
difficulties.
Welcome to our last Riz class. Congratulations. I have taught you
Guys, we're about to
so
graduate.
many stuff already. Today's the day that you guys will be graduated. Last class. Congratulations. As you guys know, I am your Riz teacher, Jimmy. So far, I taught you guys about, well, how to understand women's language, men's language, how to get girlfriend even. Like, I taught you guys everything. I believe you guys have girlfriends or boyfriends now. Congratulations. If you're
Good for
already
us.
dating, does it
Good
mean
for
it's
us.
over? No, it's not.
I assume
Either
we all
the
succeeded.
relationship could lead to getting married or getting dumped. You could get dumped. So, today's Riz class, I'm gonna tell you guys everything about breakup, how to not get dumped. I'm gonna show you guys some signs both women
All right, guys,
and
got your
men
notepads?
give or do when they're thinking of breaking up. And since you guys are always talking about sex, I'm gonna tell you, number one is definitely less sex. Less sex mean, obviously, they have less feeling for you. Especially women. Because I think women are a little bit more complicated than men when it comes to sex. Emotional connection is more important to women. For example, married couples, you guys kind of like got used to each other, so
Okay.
less sex, but that's different. Like when you're dating, and then it's just like naturally less sex, it means like the person might be possibly thinking of breaking up. Number two, if you guys are dating, and even though you're comfortable,
It could also just mean that it's become like a normal thing and they don't feel like they need it as much. Like maybe the hype has died down a little bit in the relationship. You're getting more comfortable with each other and you don't feel like you need to perform that well or that often. You might have been going really hard in the beginning and you want to kind of calm things down because it's kind of taken over. There's a lot of different reasons. This is definitely one of them, but there could be many others.
you would reply.
Just trying to understand if my teacher has experienced
Okay, look,
any of
listen.
this.
I've experienced this. Okay, I've dated more than 10 times. I am very, very experienced when it comes to Riz class. So just listen. Really? 10 times? 10 probably plus times in my entire life. That isn't even that much considering my age being 32 years old. But anyway,
She's
reply
32.
very
She looks
slow
so young.
is also the sign. Because like even if you've been dating for like 2 years, 3 years, they like to talk about what small things that happen, like what they're doing and that kind of stuff. And then number 3, spend a lot less time. Obviously, even though you've been dating for a long time, like it's very good idea to take her out on a date. Movie date or like some kind of events date or whatever, special date. If she stops asking you to spend more time with her, then that means she kind of lost interest in you and she's probably like thinking of breaking up. Another very, very huge hint that a lot of men miss out. I think a lot of women likes to nag naturally. Oh no drinking so much. No smoking so much. Don't play games so much or whatever. Women likes to nag and yeah.
Oh, we're gonna have to
less
call it
nagging
quits on
is,
that
like,
note.
very,
Don't play
very
video games
huge
as much.
sign. If you say,
Hey, I'm gonna go out, hang out with my friends, and then I'll be late.
if she says, yeah, sure, have fun, then it means like she definitely lost feelings for you. She doesn't care that much anymore. Before she used to be like, stop smoking, it's bad for you. Now you smoke, she's like, whatever. That kind of stuff. She kind of has given up or something. Number 5, less jealousy. If someone that you care and like a lot, spending time with another woman or another man, it's natural that they will get a little jealous, right? If she's like
True,
doesn't ask
true.
anything, even though you're talking to female, basically she also lost feelings for you and then maybe thinking of breaking up. So just because she stopped nagging, she became less jealous, and then you're not fighting, you're not having an argument with her, doesn't mean it's a good sign. It means she might be thinking and considering of breaking up. So does this mean that you're late? Is it too late to fix? I would say 50-50.
It might be
Either
also that
can
she's
be
now
fixed,
secure
or
in
it
your
cannot be
relationship.
fixed. Like for example, if the person have anger issue, or like if the person has like really bad habits, and then I would tell like a few times. But then if he continues to do that, you know, I cannot really think of future with the person. So when I make a decision, it's usually over. If I say let's break up, it cannot be changed. But there are women who kind of make a rash decision and say let's break up and then do this kind of stuff. And in that situation, you could probably
Yeah,
fix it. So two
you should
things
just let
you
them.
try doing this. Number 1, try talk honestly. Anything wrong? You've been acting weird? This could either improve the relationship or it could lead to break up because you started the conversations. It's a little risky, but instead of maintaining this, I think it's better to just like remove the band-aid as fast as possible. Try to talk. Or if you were too scared to do this, then maybe try to do some kind of romantic event. Maybe. I don't know if this will work. Then maybe she might be like, huh, this guy's actually really great. Maybe I should not break up with him. Disclaimer, not 100%, okay? Because every woman different. Maybe it can change what she's thinking. If you become like extra romantic and then do some kind of events. Okay, look, shut the f up. What is this sad music? We'll just take.
What is
take
that
my
sad
voice.
music?
We'll take my.
Who's playing that?
Number
Why?
3. Improve your looks. Okay, this might be a little shallow, but also at the same time, if the dude is thinking of breaking up, but then all of a sudden I do like all my hair and the makeup really pretty and then wear really nice clothes and everything and then like that, and then the guy would be like, she's too beautiful to like break up with. Or even same with the man too. All of a sudden you kind of started to rip, getting shredded, have muscle.
I'm gonna get shredded. I'm gonna be a shredded snowman. I don't know how you build muscle as a snowman. We're gonna figure it out though.
For a long time, they start kind of like caring less about their looks and stuff, and then that is probably minor reason, but it could be one of the reasons why people break up, because they don't find other people attractive anymore. A little shallow, but I am being super realistic, eh? And then also, this is very important. Sex is skills. Oh my god. Especially women, if the man's sex skill is great, they actually think of that as a huge reason to be with the person. I've seen some girls that I know, they are dating this dude that has like tons of red flags. Red flag. I'm like, break up with that guy, dude. It's terrible. And she's like, but sex is so good. I cannot break up. I'm like, you will find.
You hear that, guys? You don't have to
I
improve at all.
never had
Just
such
be good at
great
sex. You can do
And
whatever
then
you
how
want,
improve your
treat her
sex
however
skill?
you want.
You know, porn is not a good
Write that
reason
down.
for sex, right? Maybe you can read book about it or research, whatever it takes. I'm not a dude. Now I'm gonna tell you guys the reason why people decide breaking up. Number 1, yes, bad sex. If you have very, very bad sex chemistry, then it's not gonna work. I've actually dated this guy who was literally perfect in every sense. Nice face, very good job, a lot of money, very nice personality, very funny, everything perfect. Bad sex. Break up. Not dating the guy. And then one of the reasons is because I just didn't try that much as well. Number 2, if the someone is too jealous, too clingy, too needy, is definitely a reason to break up. The guy that I dated were like always being so jealous, get pissed because of that, and then I had to appease him like, oh my god, you understand, like it's all work, you don't have to worry, I have to like do that kind of stuff. At the beginning it's okay, I guess, but later on, if it happens so often, it gets tiring as you know what I'm saying? If it's too extreme. A little bit of jealousy
Oh,
is
yeah.
needed.
Yeah,
Okay,
if they're
but
too
there's
jealous,
no way
it's
a person
insecurity.
Who actually likes you
And
would not
you
be
don't need to deal with
jealous.
that.
A little bit. If
You're
the
not there to
another
babysit
reason why
or to
people
fix
break up,
someone.
If the people is too aloof, it seems that he or she is uninterested. Like for example, I'm gonna go hang out with my friends, and then there are some guys in there.
Yeah, sure. Have fun.
It sounds like you're just not interested in that person at all. A little bit of jealousy.
Or they're secure in themselves and or your relationship, and that's good, that's healthy.
Jealousy basically shows that you care. But if he's serious, like, there are guys you cannot go, and it becomes controlling, which means too jealous, then that's a problem, and then that could lead to break up. Another thing could be, obviously, realistic reasons, such as long distance, religious reasons. If it's true love, then it can't overcome the long distance or religious whatever. And then another reason why people break up, obviously cheating. Don't cheat, you bastards.
Can we have a last
Risky
class on how to date more than one woman and not get dumped?
You cannot. I just said no cheating, dumbass. If you were done with the person, then just break up and then date
Immediately
another person.
disregarded
This
her
is really
advice
less
slash
attractive.
command.
Like, for example, another reason why people break up, like you started dating and then the girlfriend stopped giving shit about looks at all. Or the girlfriend grows armpit hair now and there's like leg hair when you try to have sex with her. Men are more visually affected than women. Women, even though their boyfriend gets fat, they're probably okay. If you care less, then that's also a reason why people will break up. Another thing is, if
Oh, that's
you're
true.
not emotionally
If it
supportive,
shows
that's
you're losing interest, they might lose interest too. It's kind of a mutual thing. Because nobody's going to keep trying over and over and over again. They're eventually just going to quit because it's not worth the time to try and beg you to love them.
also a reason why people break up. Another reason why, only physical. If you're dating and then you only want to do Netflix and chill and you don't take her out on a date or something, then she's gonna start to think, wow, the guy's only dating me for sex, I'm gonna break up with him or something. And then another reason can be if the person is boring as I actually broke up with few guys because the guy's boring as I literally slept 12 hours and I came on a date with this guy and then I'm already yawning. What the And also, another thing, if y'all have a not such a good personality match and you guys are always arguing and fighting, then that's also a reason why people break up. So I'm going to explain one by one here how to not get dumped, how to improve this.
All right, here it goes. Get jacked, be good at sex, you don't do anything else.
Whatever, lessons or whatever, and you can improve it. Second, don't be too jealous. A little bit of jealous is good, but don't be too jealous. Control yourself. Control your jealousy. I trust my boyfriend. I trust my girlfriend. Don't hack your girlfriends or boyfriends.
If you
Don't
trust them,
read
you
their
wouldn't be getting
messages.
jealous.
Stop being so
But
controlling
alright.
and toxic and weird. Number 3, aloof and
That's just
uninterested.
me.
You still gotta be asking, like, hey, what did you do today? Oh, why did you do that? If you don't care about the person at all,
Hi,
the
Jimmy.
person will think that you're not interested. Realistic reason, I cannot help you fixing this. You guys try to work it out if you're in a long distance or religious reason or a political reason or whatever. If you think love can transcend that, then sure, but a lot of times, why? Plenty of fish in the ocean. Cheated? No excuse. Don't cheat. If someone cheat on you, break up immediately. Don't give second chance. Number 6, even if I get
That's
married
true.
and then find out
Don't give second chance. Chances are, if they cheated on you once, they're going to cheat on you again, or they've already cheated on you once, and that was the again, and you just didn't find out yet. Because people who cheat don't love you the way they think they do. They love you as someone they can have for now that makes them happy, and they don't realize that they're not actually looking for love. They're just looking to fill that void for now. And they see you caring about them and think, oh my God, he loves me or she loves me. This is it. But later on, they find someone else that also makes them feel like that, especially once you get to the comfortable part of the relationship and they don't understand how relationships work. They think it's supposed to be either hot and heavy or supposed to have butterflies and nervous whenever you're around them and make their whole life about them. That's not good. That's not healthy. That's the beginning of a relationship, and that's what they seek. They constantly seek the beginning of the relationship because they think that's how relationships are always supposed to feel. That's not true. That's nowhere near true. I've been cheated on a lot. Once we got to the comfortable phase of the relationship, they would get comfortable with us just being together, relaxing, and they'd be like, oh, let's go do something. And I say, okay, what? And they say, I don't know. I say, then, okay, so you just want me to think of everything to do all the time. Because it doesn't matter how many times I think of something for us to do, or I pay for something, or I take us somewhere, it's never new enough, or it's never enough for them, period, because they constantly want the feeling of new, romantic, hot and heavy, whatever it is they want to experience at the beginning of the relationship. And then it doesn't matter how sweet you are, because eventually during the comfortable part, by that time, it'll become normalized. Normalized enough that you being sweet to them is just you being normal to them, and they will eventually take that for granted because they don't understand, hey, no, you forgot how bad your exes were to you. I'm very sweet. I make you dinner. I make sure it's ready whenever you get home from work. I take you places. I buy you things. I surprise you with little things on my way home. Like, oh, I think, oh, she's having a bad day. Maybe I'll stop and get her a snack and a drink or something like that. Or I saw something in a store and I thought of her and I get that for her. But by the time you get to the comfortable part of the relationship, that's normal and it's not sweet anymore. And they're going to start convincing themselves you're not sweet anymore because they're stupid. So that can all lead to cheating because they don't understand relationships. And comfortable does not mean boring. Comfortable does not mean you are petering out, or that the candle is about to get blown out, or that they're thinking of breaking up with you, or that they've changed. Comfortable is the best part of the relationship, where you can just sit on the couch together and watch a movie, or sit on your phones together and watch YouTube or something like that, and you don't have to talk because you're just happy being with each other. That's amazing. That's the best part of the relationship, because there is no pressure on you to perform any certain way, or to be any certain way, or to put on airs or wear a mask. You just get to be yourself finally, your gross, lazy self. And it's delightful. But that's also the point where you start getting comfortable. And if you're not both getting comfortable, one of you is about to cheat. Because if you're not both getting comfortable, one of them doesn't want to be comfortable because they find it boring, and they're going to go look for someone who makes them feel uncomfortable. Even if it's someone way worse than you and all the flags and signs are there, she will cheat on you, or he will cheat on you with that person, because they think, oh, they're giving me friction. They're giving me feedback. Do they insult me? Do they treat me bad? Yeah, but maybe that's just how rom-coms work. That's how love works. There's always friction in the beginning, and then they fall in love. Okay, well, you're stupid. There should not be that much friction. That is not how love works. You want the rest of your life to be a headache, followed by, okay, this is good. It's not amazing. And now I just got to wait until the next headache comes along. That's not how relationships work.
husband and everything, I'm gonna try to look physically attractive all the time as long as possible. Not emotionally supportive. I dated this guy, and then I had this like problem, like fight with my friend. I discussed it, and then instead of being emotionally supportive, he's like,
Why are you asking me this question? Solve it yourself. I cannot do anything.
then I don't find emotional comfort from the person. So women is gonna seek the support from another person. This actually happened to me. I had a guy friend, but then the guy friend had feelings for me, and then the guy that I dated wasn't very emotionally supportive guy. Started to think, okay, maybe this is the right guy, not the other guy. So I broke up, and then I dated the emotionally supportive friend guy. I didn't cheat, dumbass. I said I broke up. Dumbass. Number 8, if you be only
And how'd that work out
physical,
with a supportive guy?
that's also bad. Try to take her out on a date instead of only Netflix and chill. And number 9, boring. I don't know how to fix if someone is boring. I think either you meet another boring person so that the other boring person doesn't feel like you're boring. I don't know. Good luck. And number 10, personality mismatch. Either compromise and then meet halfway. It's like finding a puzzle piece. Relationship is finding a puzzle piece. Sometimes it could fit perfectly, but a lot of times it could be kind of like this, you know? If the two people are willing to compromise a little bit and match the other personality and compromise, then it could work. However, don't be the only one that compromise. Like the other person also has to compromise. Okay? So make sure that both sides compromise. There are a lot
Yeah,
of
if only
people
one
trying to
side's
break.
compromising,
And
it's
a
not
lot of
compromise.
times, a lot of relationships end up breaking up. If something starts, it breaks up. People born, people die. Nothing lasts forever. But anyway, yeah. Hopefully
True.
it helped, guys. Hopefully it helped. Class dismissed, guys. Don't get dumped. And congratulations, you guys finally graduated from Reese class.
Okay, not getting dumped, that might not be your fault. It doesn't matter how good you are or how perfect you are for somebody. They could be stupid or self-sabotaging or have a lot of baggage that they just refuse to overcome or deal with. Just because you get broken up with doesn't mean it's your fault. Remember that. Everything ends, but it's not always your fault.
Everybody graduated.
We graduated!
I hereby give all of you guys a Reese class certification. Ta-da! Good job, everybody. Congratulations.
Aw, she's such a supportive teacher. While I hope everyone learned something, if you're in a relationship, this is how to avoid losing the relationship, even though it may not be your fault. But you can't make someone love you. You can only make yourself someone worth loving. And if they're too blind to see that, then they don't deserve you. Go find someone who sees how much you sparkle. Go find someone who sees you shine. You deserve to shine, and your star should not be dimmed by someone who's too scared to shine or is too scared that they never will. Keep shining, my little baby stars. Mwah. Have a great one.